It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2023 happens the 14th through the 16th of June. And with me to talk about 22 Miles and their booth is Tomer Mann. Welcome, sir.
Hello, sir. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys are in 809. 809 is where we will find you in the Orange County Convention Center. So Tomer, I know you, 22 Miles, all over the place, digital signage, content creation, content delivery. But if somebody's not familiar with you or they're wondering what you guys have up your sleeve, what will we find at booth 809 this time around?
This is our first year at InfoComm, actually. So we're in the Trailblazers area of InfoComm. And I do think 22 Miles are trailblazers in the digital signage world because our cross-platform is basically able to digitally connect to anything. We can leverage any type of content distribution, any API integrations, any interactive experiences, any video wall solutions, and create this immersive connection. And we're going to try to highlight as much as we can of that in InfoComm. We're doing a lot of focus on the workplace communication and space utilization side, but it's going to show digital signage on a Sony display with a bright sign player. It's going to show Crestron. It's going to show our touchscreen wayfinding with space booking. It's going to show TSI touch system and bluefin tablets. It's going to have a mix of RFID. It's going to have a Teams video conferencing off of an ELO screen. So we're mixing in our hardware partners that we do a lot with and really creating this digital connection within a 10 by 10. A lot of that is also going to be leveraged on the entire show floor. We have 8 tech partners highlighting our stuff. So for me, it's really not even about just our booth. It's about our booth as an introduction to show you everything else that is from a UC to enterprise to digital media perspective being showcased on most of the manufacturing and UC vendors out there in InfoComm. So that's what I'm excited about more than anything, is almost like this little tech tour people can discover about us.
Yeah, that's really smart. It's a way for you guys to expand and go beyond your booth, right, by having them in other partners and other booths. Mm-hmm. One of the things that InfoComm and Avixa have been promoting and talking to dealers about, and by extension the end users, is the opportunity in this space to not just leverage the parts and pieces, right, the gear that makes digital signage happen, but also the creative part. Talk for a second about how 22 Miles helps the dealers and the end users realize and really leverage the gear and the AV part to get across the message, to connect with customers, to connect with employees or students if they're in higher education.
One of the things that we enjoy is our graphic design flexibility. We offer creative services in-house. It's not just a template. There is, especially when we get into the touchscreen experiences, right, the wayfinding, we have to build those from scratch a lot of times, right? Yeah. Every floor plan is different. Every brand has their own nuanced experience, and they're not all suited to have this basic template layout, right? So we have the in-house flexibility to really drive this unique experience, this UI, UX, throughout a lot of our larger universities, our healthcare systems, our corporate environments, our mixed-use shopping mall and tenant locations, our airports, and like Monahan Train Hall in Penn Station. That's an awesome experience as well that we did there. So there's all of these vertical markets that we can start from a blank canvas. And that's why we can be in any vertical market, because we have this canvas flexibility. And so from any AV partner or any end user client, they can come to us knowing that they're going to have this almost one-off, because we can really support any type of digital nuance that they're looking for to really create that end solution goal. And so we do a lot of the heavy lifting. For AV partners, they just open the door, we do the rest. For end users, they create a wish list, we do the rest. And so it does create this little niche in the industry where a lot of our competition is doing, here's your template, we'll just put your logo and you're done, right? We enjoy the creative service process of it as well.
809 is where we will find Tomer and 22 miles, but Tomer, not everybody is going. So if they're not going to InfoComm, again, the 14th through the 16th of June, and they want to follow along with everything that 22 miles will be talking about that week, how do they do that?
We are on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn. We will be highlighting a lot of the information I just rattled off on those sites. And also 22miles.com. We have a lot of a resource site that has blogs, that has videos, that is constantly being updated. Those would be the best resources for anyone to indulge in the flexibility of 22 miles.
All right, very good. Tomer Mann from 22 miles. Again, 809 is where we will find him. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Orlando for InfoComm 2023, the 14th through the 16th of June. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.